All right, what's going on, everybody? And I am bringing you guys another leader here from our OP13 deck showcase series. We are bringing you none other than the Unkster himself, the one who is either a man, woman, or creature. Oda, when's our reveal? Emu. Just Emu. Mono Black Emu. There was a lot of talk that we might not even get this character until it gets a reveal, and boy, was that wrong. But Emu's a pretty interesting leader. So, here we go. Emu is a mono black 4-life leader. So this is our second mono. No, this is actually our third mono leader that has not 5 life. First being Enel, second being Vegapunk, I think fourth just being Emu. Third. So, Emu is 5k power with a question mark as its trait. So Emu reads, under the rules of the game, you cannot include events with a cost of 2 or more in your deck. Also, at the start of your game, play up to 1 Mary Joie stage from your deck. And activate main once per turn. You may trash 1 Celestial Dragon type character from your field, or 1 card from your hand, and draw a card. So it's kind of like Sakazuki, but better. Kind of. No, it's better. And also, it just starts with a stage right away. You just cannot include events with 2 or more. So, now that we have the leader ability out of the way, let's get into the deck. We've got 4 copies of OP13 Saint Charlia. On play, look at 3 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Celestial Dragon type card other than itself. Add it to the hand, and then trash the rest and trash 1 card from your hand. So it's a top 3 searcher, and then you trash the rest that you don't find. We've seen that in like brand new, but you also have to discard a card from your hand. Black likes to trash cards, so this is a no-brainer. Plus, you'll see how the rest of the cards work with the trash reaching a certain threshold. Next, we've got 3 copies of St. Charlos. He's just a blocker, and on play, trash a card from the top of the deck. Disgusting. Next, we've got 4 copies of St. Mosgard, a 2k counter. On play, if you have 3 or less life cards, play up to 1 Mary Joie stage type card for the cost of 1 from your trash. So if our opponent removes 1 that we have, because you'll see how that could work, or we want like a different one that we milled, we can play it from the trash back onto the field. Next, we are going over some of the more interesting cards here, starting with our Gorosei. We've got St. J. Garcia Saturn, 4-drop 5k power, 1k counter. If you have 7 or more cards in your trash, this character cannot be removed from the field by your opponent's effects. You'll see that's a running theme on all the Gorosei members. And there, now that the trash reaching a certain threshold now makes sense. So he reads, on play, look at the top 5 cards of the deck, reveal up to 1 5 Elders type card, and add it to your hand, and then bottom deck the rest in any order. So he's a searcher for any 5 Elders. So he searches his homies. Next, moving on, we've got 4 copies of Warcry, and he has the same stipulation, except if you have 7 or more cards in the trash, he also gains blocker. And then on KO, he draws a card. Not too bad. Moving on, we've got 6-drop, 5k power, 1k counter, Nuzjuro, possible Zoro opponent. And he reads, if you got 7 more cards in the trash, can't be removed, but this time he also gains Rush. So, and he reads, when attacking, if you have 10 or more cards in your trash, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2k power during this turn. Not bad. What's pretty good is that he'll gain Rush. So, and we meet that trash threshold pretty quickly. So it's not too bad. And then he can minus 2k on something. So he can essentially swing into like a 7k. Really, really not bad. Moving on, we've got 6-drop, 5k power, 1k counter, Mars, St. Mars. And then 7 or more trash, can't be removed. And then he also gains blocker. Kind of like Warcry over here. And he reads, on play, you may trash 1 card from your hand and then KO up to one of your characters with a base, KO up to 1 character, not one of your characters, just any character, with a base cost of 5 or less. So all you have to do is just trash a card. You can pop a 5 on your side. Why would you do that? Or you can just pop one of your opponent's 5 costs or less. Not too bad, just some removal. Moving on, we've got arguably the best one in the deck. We've got 7-drop, 5k power, 2k counter though, and 4 copies of them. Saint Jupiter. And then he doesn't gain a certain stipulation other than the same that the others have. So if you have 7 or more cards in your trash, his character can't be removed by opponent's effects. So no gravity blade, no KO effects, no bottom decking, no red rock, no bouncing, nothing. He is here to stay. And he reads, your turn. If you have 7 or more cards in your trash, your 5 Elders type characters, including himself, their base power becomes 7. So now characters like this Workery and this Marcus become 7k blockers. This Nosjuro now is a 7k rusher, and then he can swing into like a 9k now with his minus power. Pretty terrifying stuff. Moving on, we've got 2 copies of 9-drop OP07 9k Stussy. On play, you may place one of your characters into the trash and then KO up to one of your opponent's characters. So another removal card, pretty good for removing big threats. It's its own kind of red rock. You have to remove one of your own characters, but you don't care. So moving on from her, we've got 4 copies of the 5 Elders, 10k, 12k power. Crazy, crazy card here. And it reads, activate main. If your leader is Emu, you may rest one of your Dawn cards and trash 1 card from your hand. Trash all characters, all of your characters. Then play up to 5 Elder Star type characters with different card names and 5,000 power from your trash. So if you have all 5 of these knuckleheads into your trash, you can drop this. You don't have to do it. It's an activate main. You can swing with it, and then you can activate main. Trash all the characters, including itself, and you can play all 5 planets. You can play all 5 planets from the trash with 1 card. Really, really terrifying board flooding stuff. So that's all we have for characters. Moving on to the events, we've got 4 copies of the 5 Elders are at your service. So 1-drop event, main, look at the 3 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 Celestial Dragon type card other than the 5 Elders are at your service, and add it to your hand, trash the rest. And then trigger, activate this card's main effect. I like triggers that say that versus the draw 1, because it's like, oh, cool. Would have really liked to use that event, though. But that's depending. But just a searcher, nothing crazy. Next, we have the world's equilibrium cannot be maintained forever. So 1-drop event, but main, you may use 5 of your Dawn cards, so it's really a 6-drop. If the only characters on your field are Celestial Dragons, which is usually the case, you just have to be careful with Stussy. She's CP 0, but you'd be fine. KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a base cost of 6 or less. So 1 up higher from St. Mars, not too bad. Some more removal, and then counter up to one of your leader gains plus 3k power during this battle. We've seen that everywhere these days. Next, we have 4 copies of the Mirror Match card. Never existed. What's Lelouchia? I don't know. Never existed. So, 1-drop event, main, you may rest one of your Dawn cards. If your leader is Emu, K up to one of your opponent's stages with a cost of 7. Really specific, huh? So, you can kind of piece this together. Skipping ahead. Yeah. It's just for the mirror. And then also, it has a counter, which is pretty good. So if your leader's Emu up to one of your leader or characters, pretty good, gains plus 4k power during this battle. So it's definitely better than the Equilibrium, but it can also serve as like, if you're in a mirror match, get rid of it. Which is why if your opponent gets rid of yours, you can have St. Mosgard put it right back. So moving on to the 2 stages that we play, we've got 1 copy of the Holy Land Marijois. Your turn, cards that cost 2 or more and have the Celestial Dragon type they cost 1 less to play from your hand. This is actually really, really good. So your 2 drops are now 1 drops, your 4 drops are 3 drops, your 6 is a 5, this is a 9. You know what I mean? It's so you can play this and activate it all in the same turn if you have this. It's really, really pretty solid. A lot of the times you'll want to play this one out first and then get the Empty Throne later because it reads, your turn. If you have 19 or more cards in your trash, your leader gains plus 1k power. During your turn, so we become a 6k base, which is pretty good. And then activate main. You may rest this stage and 3 of your Dawn cards. Play up to 1 black 5 Elders type character with a cost equal to or less than the total number of Dawn cards on your field from your hand. So you can rest this, and then 3, and And then you can cheat out of 5 elders. Just from your hand. It's like the activate main's okay. Like it'll come up for sure, but really we like it for that 19 card 19 or more cards in our trash to gain that 6k base power. That's really what we do this for. So if our opponent has it, we really kind of save the never existed for that, but we like to use it for that buff. But yeah, this is Emu. Emu's pretty streamlined, really straightforward, not too much tech that you're going to want to do, because a lot of the cards, it's got a lot of the same like 11, 12 cards that you do. There's not too much room for tech options, but it's its first set, so we'll have to see how Emu does in OP13 going forward. Oh my goodness. Big cat, and we're going second? And we're gonna keep. Yeah, we are keeping. Katakuri in OP13? Does he even get anything? Does Katakuri even get anything? Ooh, we got Jupiter. And we will cycle Warcurry and Pass. Interesting little start here. What does Katakuri get in OP13? Anything? Or is it just generic good yellow? I mean, they're always giving Big Mom Pirate stuff, so. That's a harsh one. That is a harsh one. We'll take that. Okay, we got the counter. Doesn't play anything, though. 2 events here. Jupiter. Okay, cool. I know what we're doing then. Swing 5, see what he does. He'll probably opt to take this. He did just stack it. Counters, and counters for 2, no less. So we'll play Saturn. Grab. We don't have Mars, right? Yeah, we'll grab Mars. Something like that. Yeah, that's good. And then we'll play 5 Elders. Probably grab a Charlos, right? From the blocker. Yeah, I like that, low-key. Alright, we've got Saturn, Warcurry, we got Mars, we got Jupiter. We are literally just missing the Bald Man. We'll opt to counter this. Or... yeah, we can get rid of that. That's fine. We can get rid of Warcurry. Kiku. Okay. We can pop Kiku, which isn't like the worst thing in the world. We'll play out St. Mars, trash what? Stussy? Yeah, you trash Stussy. That's fine. We'll go Equilibrium. We got a Charlia. We'll go 5. Not worry about no triggers here, because it can't be removed. He is defense. 5 here. And does he finally take his first life? He does. No trigger. Play Charlos and pass. We need a 10 Elders. We don't have one. Kuma. That's what I figured the only card he actually really got was Kuma. Plays a Kuma. Swings at my Saint Saturn. Block with Loserville. And our turn. Alright, we want to go... Nice. Oh, we need both of them, though. Oh, that's awful. That is so awful. We need the 10 one, though. Oh, but it trashes the rest, right? Yeah. Oh, we're lit. Yeah. What are we talking about? And then we can trash... Probably Mosgard. Funny enough. Charlie, a draw. Very, very nice. And we'll play Jupiter. Alright, we've got a few things we can do here. We'll go 7. We'll go 7. Takes us to? No? And the next turn we can drop 5 Elders and just start playing the game, baby. And then 7 or 8. Let's go 7. We'll definitely counter this one. Or he's looking for a trigger. He's got none so far. Just like that. Just like that. We do have to be wary of Big Ten Mom. Plays a Robin. Swings at my Saint Saturn. You can have it. Swings at me or my... Yeah, I'm good with that. Oh, so good with that. And then 2 up. So he does play the Sovereignty. We did see that. We just leave the Kuma. Just go with life here. Like so. He wasted it on that. Or wasted. I mean, who's to really say? Not bad. We've got a lot more we can do. I'd rather do a bigger swing. So we'll rest. Play 5 homeboys. Trash Jupiter. Yeah. Jupiter, Mars, Saturn, Bald Man. Let me see one. Workery. Alright, Saturn, grab. Never existed. Can't grab Stussy, right? Oh, it's a 5 Elders card. Oh, but never existed is that. Okay, cool, we're good. We're so handsome. We'll actually put... we're low on counter. We're actually very low on counter. We'll do it like that. We can pop. Do we want to pop? No, it's a 5. It's a base cost of 5. We cannot. So we shan't. Despite my better judgment, I will kill this Kuma. Unless he decides to defend. Yeah, I didn't think so. And then we'll swing 8 at lead. We'll take this. And he gets no trigger, because I said so. He gets his first trigger. I should be safe. I mean, from that's like whatever, but... As far as... Yep, there it is. Oh, we don't care about that. And then Robin. Yeah, no. Now we would need Stussy, but I mean, it's fine, I guess. He could attack with the Sanji, but... No. Yeah, no. No, sir. No way, no how. And then, does he swing with the Sanji? He does not. Okay. We've got another 10 Elders. 10 Elders. 5 Elders. We definitely want to swing into this Robin. Good night, Nico Robin. Okay, and then what do we do? 8s? 7s? Let's do 7. Nice. Got a trigger. Let's do 8 here. Took that. Play 5 Elders. We will trash. We will trash a never existed. Yeah, and then we'll play Saturn, Jupiter, Bald Man, Mars, and Workery. We'll do Saturn first to grab another 10 Elders. Another 10 drop 5 elders. Something like that. And then we can trash Saturn to pop Sanji. No, let's just go 7 with Nizjuro. You'll definitely counter this. Okay, counter for 2. And we'll go 8 with lead. He'll take that. Cool. If he drops a Big Mom, I think it's wraps for him. So I hope he drops a Big Mom. I think. I could be wrong. Okay, we'll see. Time to put my theory to the test here. 5. No. 12 I mean? No. Mars. Thank you. Alright. Now we are going to go in for the kill here. We are going to go in for the kill. So, let's make these nice. Let's go 8 here. See what he does with this. He's got 6 in hand. He has to defend a lot of attacks. We'll go 8 here. Took that. Another 8. Okay. We'll go rest our Dawn, play our 5 elders, trash this because I think it's over with. Boom, 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 boom. Saturn fine. 5 elders. Oh, let's just get another Mars. And then nothing to pop here. We'll go 8 and 8, right? Double 8s. No trigger. Alright. I think that is game. Yep. GG's, my friend. And we are on to the next. OP13 Bonnie. I hate that leader. Okay, we're going to go second. We're going to use the empty throne here. We are going to mulligan. I like much better. Much, much better. Besides generic green, does Bonnie get anything? Just generic green cards, right? Even though they're better suited for Zoro, I'd say. That's okay. So we'll play Charlia like so. Grab another 5 elders. We trashed the rest too, right? Another 5 elders, yeah. And then we'll trash Warkery. Pop her. And we'll pass. We've got this to pop like the blocker, which is pretty decent, which they literally just pick up. They swing at me for 6. We'd have to counter 2. I absolutely despise that. We're gonna do it. Despite my better judgment. Where were you? Alright. Swing. We're going to keep this in hand. We're going to rest stage to play Saturn, grab cards I don't want to discard. We've got Mars, so we'll take Mars. Jesus, I don't think we'll need Stussy. We'll trash Mars. Grab it. Okay, we have literally all of them in rotation. Saturn, Mars, Warkery, Jupiter, and Zoro's opponent, maybe. Alright, they're at 5. There's no way they play their blocker here. They haven't even really like left on up, but I guess it's still early game. They rest my Saturn. They rest my Saturn. No. They get to set when it's active. That's pretty good. That is how you say pretty good. We can go 7 swing. We can even just pop this thing. Yeah, we're just gonna pop it. And then we'll go with lead. I'll just do this. 7 next turn. He definitely just... Oh, he took that. Very interesting. Okay, cool. I'm gonna pop that. We can start taking life now. 8 to his 5. Or my 5 to his 8. Alright. For 7, what does he do? That way he can't rest any of my cards. It's okay. We're at 8 next turn. We'll just cheat out Jupiter. And then we can start dropping the fellas. The homies. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, baby. The Magnificent 5. Damn freaks of the world is what they are. Drops a little baby Bonnie. Blocker. Ooh. We got a nice trigger. We'll get another 10 elders. Another 5 elders. Yeah, we'll do that. For show. Alright. We can do a rush angle too. That's kind of nice. Got a few Dawn to work with. We got... We'll go 8 here. Probably showing 9. Oh no, he just took that. Okay. Then we'll go Charlia, grab 2K. Trash the 2K. Pop her. Okay, we got another one. Play out. That's Juro. Swing. Swing 5. This is just an easy. Okay. Well, he blocked that. It's fine. It's whatever. We got 1 up for defense, and the next turn, all the homies are coming out. All of them. Every single one of the family members, baby. 22 to 35. Yeah, he hasn't played out like enough to keep his blocker. Oh, he does play the Mihawk, which we can't really interact with because it's got a high cost. And there's his blocker. Swings at minus Juro. Counter that for 2. Then go like what? Minus the Mihawk. Bring it down to a 6. Yeah, I like that. Rest's my leader, that's fine. I would imagine he blocks. Okay. Nice-oo. Play the 5 elders. Trash. Mars? Do you want to trash Mars? Or Charlos? I want to trash Charlos. Jupiter, Nuzjuro, Warcurry, Saturn, Mars. We can actually use Mars, right? First we'll go Saturn. Grab... Never existed. Like so. Then we'll trash Mars, pop her. Yep. Oh, and they concede. I think that was probably the better outcome. Oh, they had a Hody, But I was going to go right into face because I don't care about the Mihawk. Oh, we got some interesting cards. Yeah. It was just going to be the same thing over and over and over again. Probably saved all of us a headache. Ooh, we got the Roger. We got Roger, OP13 matchup. Go with the Empty Throne. And they gave me the going second curve. Such a nice man. We're going to keep, actually, and just play this St. Charlos. And then the St. Seaton. Yeah, I like all that. Although I think we're not favored in the Roger. I think Roger absolutely, how you say, defecates on this thing. Alright. Our turn. We will cycle Jupiter. Yeah, Jupiter. And play Charlos. And we'll pass. Next turn we'll play Saturn. Swing me for 6. We'll take that. Okay, we got War Curry. We got all of them, I think. Saturn. They ramp. We got War Curry. We got Mars, Saturn, Nestero, and Jupiter. We're good. Just like that, baby. Just like that. So then we'll go Saturn. Saturn grab what? 2K? Should grab another existed. Let's get Jupiter, and we'll do it like that. And then, and only then, will we cycle War Curry to draw another card, and we'll swing for 6. He'll take. Very, very nice. Swings at me for 7. We'll block that. We don't want to take too much life. He is at 6 down. Oh my god. Alright, yeah. Couple swings at his faith. Yeah, we'll do like so. Trash Charlia. Very good card. But we'll swing 6. We'll probably counter this and take the 7. Unless he doesn't think I'm going to swing 7. And then we're at 8 next turn. Probably just play Nestero. Or Mars. Might just play Mars. I think we should just do that. Alright. What you doing, fam? What you doing, bro? Nice. Okay. And we'll go 7. He'll take that. Or he might counter. We'll see. He did take that. Perfect. He's at 8. So next turn, he will be at a 7K. 7 or 6 for Scopper. So he's still short 1, which is good. Draws and trashes Shanks. Swings at me for 7. Block that. Can't block that? Why can't I block that? Can't block that, huh? We don't have 7 or more cards? Oh my good gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. And we were trashing stuff too. My good God. What in the world? Alright, well first we'll go like this. Now we're at that threshold. Wow, what in the world? Never had that. We can't pop that Scopper. So we'll grab like so. We'll definitely drop, I think, Mars. We'll go Nestero for another swing. Kind of like that. Low key. And we'll keep War Curry up. Yeah. Alright, so let's go 6 here. Golly. Can't play the game right. And we'll go 6. He took that. What do we want to trash? Probably another Nestero. Okay, cool. We got 3 of the homies. And we are at the 10 and 7 threshold. Wow, we get that threshold late. We're usually way better than that. Now, what does he play for 9 here? He could play 9-Beard. He could play, if he's playing the promo Roger, he could play that. Could also play Rayleigh like he just did. Alright, what does Big Ray do? 8 at me. Easiest counter of my life. 8 at me, and then we'll take this 9. Or he might go into board. Okay. Goes into me. No trigger. Got a counter. He's got no Dawn up for defense, which is great. Okay. So 3 here, and then 4 for that. So we've got 6 to work with, right? We'll go to here. Alright, he took forever to counter out of that. My gosh. So we'll go... So Scopper, that Scopper should be gone. Go like so. Okay, he took that. Which is interesting, he took that poke. So we'll trash this Juro. We grab the other stage. Rest here. Trash stage, play out Saturn, homie, other homie, other homie, and then Vidal. We'll go Saturn here, grabbing Warcree. Put this up here like that. Like that, and then we won't trash anything. And then we can poke another 7 here. I doubt that he takes this. And he took it. Oh my good gosh. Is he going for a Roger play? Because if he goes Roger, we lose. We did not account for... yep, alright. We deserve that. We definitely deserve that. Good God. Roger. The man, the myth, the legend himself. I'll just do it on my own terms. Alright, we are back with the deck here, everybody. And Emu is as mysterious as the character in the card game and in the manga. Emu's okay. It's definitely a threat to, like, you know, be on the lookout for OP13. The benefit for this deck is that all of these cards are rare, except for the 5 Elders, which is a super rare. These events are cheap. I mean, the Stussy, if you don't have it, it's not going to break the bank for you. You probably should pick it up, though, if you want to play this. There isn't... And another thing is this deck's very cookie cutter. It's very linear with what it wants to do. All the deck profiles are going to look pretty much the same because it has one thing it wants to do, and that's literally its own posse. It's not a bad deck by any means. It's actually pretty decent. It's just very slow and grindy. So if you're not used to that playstyle, then this is probably not the deck for you. But I think Emu you should be on the lookout for. It's definitely a cheap competitive option if you want to do. It likes to go second. So, and in the mirror, you'll probably run into a bunch of mirrors, but you're going to run into a lot of Rogers. You're going to run into a lot of aces. We saw no aces today. We did see a Roger. And we saw a bunch of other weird decks. But that's going to be wrapped up for this deck showcase. And if you guys liked it, you know, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the rest of them that I got coming out for you. Drop a like if you liked it and tell me how bad I am of a player. And I'm actually going to agree with you this time because there was many times where if we were just more patient and thought with our brains and not our silly goose brains, we could have won. But yeah, and then check the description for all my socials, my Twitter, my Twitch, my TikTok, my Instagram. Actually, I can't really put my TikTok in there right now. I don't know why it's telling me that. But I digress. I don't care. And until the next time, everybody, take care. Stay blessed.